Hello everybody and welcome to Poland Daily Travel. We're in Legnica, a city of so many mind-boggling contrasts that your head will spin. And talk about architectural styles and crazy pigeons. Look at this. This is just off the main square. Okay, be patient. This shows you what the idea of 60s architecture. It wasn't just here. England has a lot of the same stuff. America has the same, not as badly. But you'll find this kind of hideous 60s architecture all over the place. As if people are some kind of robots being manipulated by an architect's desire to make a living by building cubicles. Very disgusting. Now look at this. This is 1700. The Knights Academy. This was a school built by the Hapsburgs when they were in charge here, beginning of the 1700s. And this was a school for the elite. This was built in that sort of overwhelming, I don't know if you've been to Vienna, but that overwhelming Habsburg style. They're always very ambitious. The empire was never as, what should we say, as oppressive as, say, the Prussians or the Russians. The Prussians oppressive in their own way. Even the architecture, the Prussian architecture with those brick structures showing how important they are in the end of the 19th century, beginning of the 20th century. The imperial structures. Well, this is Imperial Hapsburg. It's a lot more friendly. And they're competing with the British, aren't they? You know? They were always in competition. The Habsburgs always wanted to be the British, always competing with them. Now, take a look down here. And you'll see what that is. Look at this beautiful street. And look at this right next to it. Talk about a mishmash of styles. I'm not saying you have to build this, but you certainly don't have to build that. There's just no thought for human life in this at all. People are pieces of refuse to be segregated. Horrible, like we do now with our recycling. People are to be recycled. At any rate, let's go down and look down here because that's a nice street. Enjoy the trailer. Let's move, man. There's a weirdo behind you. Hello everybody, welcome back after that trailer. Nice view, isn't it? That's St. John's Church. Inside St. John's Church is the mausoleum of the last of the Piast line, the Piast line. They were the people who founded Poland, of course, Piast kings in the, 9th century? No, 10th century. Yeah, late 900s. Mieszko, I believe you'll find was the first one. And his last descendant is buried there, George William. William, that's a good name, isn't it? George William Piast. His mausoleum is in there. He died in 1679 or 1675, depending on which guidebook you read or my memory. But anyway, sometime at the end of the 1670s. Now, there's a Franciscan monastery attached to the church, and across the street a Cistercian monastery, so they're beautiful buildings, and somehow preserved. Isn't that miraculous? The church buildings often are the first to be restored, let's put it that way, and not always, but sometimes the last to be destroyed. Certainly places of refuge during all the wars that happened. And Poland's seen nothing if it hasn't seen war. Warsaw saw war, right? Look at this. And this is the famous, no, those people are not going to Marrakesh. They're still in Legnica. They look like they're on the hippie trail, but they're not. They're just going to the castle, perhaps. And that's where we're going in the next episode. We're going to go to the Piast Castle, which is the biggest monument left to the Piasts. So there's their castle, and there's the mausoleum in St. John's Church of the last of the Piasts, carefully under the care of the Franciscans. And who better to take care of the bones of a dead dynasty? Thanks for watching. We're in Legnica, and we're headed there. See you tomorrow night. There.